Hello, everybody. My name is Iban Ethos, and welcome back to Gaming with Spirit. Once again, we are playing Nightingale. I promised that I'd be playing more Moatmancer. I apologize to anyone who enjoyed watching me play Moatmancer and slowly losing my sanity. I will still be playing Moatmancer at some point, but for now, it seems like playing Nightingale is more enjoyable for me. It, it's causing me less stress. I jumped back into Moatmancer for a brief period today to get myself reacquainted before I started the stream, so a few hours back, and I was so defeated by the spaghetti code that my realms were. I just needed a break. So instead, we're going to be doing this. Um, we're going back to Sylvan's Cradle, where we'll be loading in, and we will be once again joined by our good friend Avalon. And we will be doing some stuff with my mom a little bit more tonight. I think the goals for this particular stream, if we're, able to handle them. Oh, the infestations are back. Hold up. Hold up. Darn it. So the infestations can come back, but the loot doesn't. That's a little shady. Let's see here. We'll go ahead and make sure everyone's viewing. Hello to all my viewers there. It looks like I have 4 of you. Excellent. It's a good start. A little dusty. Why is it so dusty right there?
I don't know, it's always dusty in this realm on and off.
Oh, it was randomly there was this big pool of dust surrounding my.
Yeah, well,
Is
I built it.
am I that stinky? Do I need a bath, or is my follower that bad? The
Well, you
wind
don't have
seems to
any
clear it.
flowers or breathing in this. And every time you get wet, you get upset. You must be autistic or something.
Oh, that or you're made of spun sugar. One of the two. Oh, right.
Oh, sugar. That's it.
Yes, we are all made from spun sugar. Anyone who's questioning why in many survival games the characters do not bathe, this is because these characters are made of spun sugar, and therefore they will dissolve if they get wet. Not quite so in Minecraft. In Minecraft, it's just because you're a hobo. All right. As I was saying earlier to my fellows, so there is some places we need to go in order to progress the quests that we are part of. So it looks like the Sylvan's Cradle site of power is relatively not too far away. Actually, I definitely don't look that far. We need to go back to that cave and pour the potion on the corrupted mushroom. So I think that will be our first little mission, and I believe the cave was over here in E6. Which should be to our west. No, east, south. East, south. Okay.
6.
E6. There should be a cave entrance right over here. I put a star on it.
The F4 says it's the corrupted cave, the damp cave where
What?
mushrooms thrive.
F4?
Yes. This one
Did we?
specifically says
Oh! Yes! Yes, yes, because we were clearing out the corruption in these 4 places, remember? We were doing that, and then we hit the cave up because there was another thing over here in F4 that we did. I think it was another corruption spot. So yeah, we'll just head southwest or almost directly south and hit up those corruption spots, blow them up. Hopefully they're not going to be too difficult for us. We're going to pray at least. You know, before we do the site of power, right? Before we do the site of power, we should outfit our fellows here with better gear. I think doing the infestations is fine, doing the caves will be fine, but before we go and do the site of power here, we should make sure that our people are outfitted. Because then, as we wander around, they can harvest like the corrupted wood and stuff. I mean, honestly speaking, we could cut down the corrupted wood. Holy Lord, that was one hit. Is my axe just better than it was?
Maybe you just got lucky.
Maybe. Every so often I've noticed that like nodes get destroyed in a single hit. Okay. Yeah, I think we can just offload some of this loot onto our allies actually.
I haven't. It takes a lot to make them overweight, and I think it's actually the kids that do stuff. So as long as they're collecting it, you can just leave them at it.
Cuz here's Beatrice. Hi Beatrice. Oh, so you can actually talk to them to open their manager. Got it. Okay.
Yep. You can
So
also.
Beatrice Beatrice seems to have no weight capacity. She just has slots. So as long as you can provide her with more slots, we can actually get more loot. Because they seem to have no weight restrictions, which is good to know.
Yeah, they carry a lot of weight.
Well, again, they have, unlike us, they have no weight restrictions.
But they have a limited number of slots.
Correct. Did I really miss the sprites by like half a centimeter? Come back! Oh, there's a boar there!
Yeah, that's what I was shooting at.
Stab. Okay, okay.
I don't have anything to shoot at now. Well,
So we need to go westward. We went a little bit off track here. We got to go westward. That's a blue bear. That's a very blue bear. That's a blue bear, right? I'm not seeing thing. That's a blue.
be cautious. They take a lot to kill, and they really kick your butt.
You weren't kidding when they said they take a lot to kill. My lord, that's a fully powered fireball. Ah! Stab, stab. I can stab it more? I can. Holy lord.
Yeah,
You could stab them like 3 times.
Yep.
Um,
I think see you got a polka dot backpack.
do I?
It's
I guess it might.
pink and orange polka dots.
Huh. Weird. I don't know why that would be. What? What? How? Hold up. It might be from... I used Everheart Deer and Cinder Strands. Maybe that's the Everheart Deer? That would be hearts, at least.
Yeah, well, you got.
Okay, if I'm looking directly... Okay, so that tower out there in the distance, Mom?
Yep.
Straight...
We're headed.
No, that's the site of power.
Oh,
Directly ahead of us to the down is the infestation.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, because right down there is the infestation.
Okay.
I think in order to hit something, though, you need to be kind of off to the side a bit over here.
I would guess.
So I
Maybe
think
the
I think the heart is down over there.
Oh, I see the.
I saw damage numbers at least. Oh, I just heard spawn. They do really hurt.
Oh, they
Oh,
certainly
he's coming for you. He's a coming for you. I'm gonna see if I can find the heart and destroy it. Oh, I destroyed the chest.
Did ya?
Yep. Killed the heart. Essus bundle down here for you.
I got it already. I'm right behind you.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. So we need to head to this next one, which should be south. And then once we get that one, we'll head south again, and then we'll head westward. So I'm guessing
South, huh?
this, if I had a guess.
That's the last
Oh,
thing.
I don't like that. What hit me?
Oh, behind you.
Oh, there's a guy.
I got him.
That works. Okay. I was a little concerned and confused. Down there is where the enemy should be. Just keep lobbing fireballs.
I don't see any numbers.
I saw some. They're kind of high up. There's some weird glitching going on where they kind of appear in random locations. Oh, this is gonna suck! Oh! Oh! Oh!
Oh yeah, that good, huh?
Oh! Oh! Well, there was a bear here.
I saw that.
But apparently the bear came for you, not for me, which is, I mean, I'm all for that. I'm all for a little bit of equality.
Equality.
Everyone has to have their turn hitting.
Picking on your elders rather than equality.
Fireball directly to the face of a bear. It can. I don't like that the bear is running away from me.
Is he?
I don't know if he's just trying to get a good dash in or what.
Did I do it?
Stab! Stab! All right, just like that. Now further south. Up the hill, we'll find, or up the road, I guess, but it's that building up there.
Follow the yellow brick road? No yellow brick road.
Wasn't there a big tree guy around
Right
here
there.
last time?
Right there. Do you have meat to give the tree?
I do have raw meat, yes.
Just make sure you don't throw
Where?
any fireballs in the direction of the tree. When
Where's
you
the?
dig
There's
up
the. There's the hand. There's the hand.
I'll go for the infestation.
Yay! We got some Ettenwood. We're a lot more ballsy now. There should be a chest. I'm good. There should be a chest somewhere around here.
Haven't seen it yet.
Somehow under the stairs? How does one get into that? As I see the space, there must be a trigger. Oh, no, no.
Behind you. Oh,
That's not me.
bear, bear, bear,
Stab the bear! I feel like we're becoming the worst kind of people. Okay, so now we gotta head westward.
Did we get our stuff out of the trunk?
There was no chest. I thought there was.
Oh man.
I might have blown it apart with fireballs.
Oh man.
We should collect some copper while we're here, though.
We can do that. It's not even raining, which is nice.
Yeah, it's great.
I was playing the game last night later on my game, and I was out collecting ore, and as soon as I did, it started to rain.
A lot of copper. Dear God, that one node was pretty hefty. I didn't like that. I think I hit my fellow teammate and they made a squelchy sound.
I don't think there is friendly fire. It's probably just...
Oh, yep, it is. If you hit your ally, they don't get hurt, but they do make a squishy sound. I don't like that.
I like this funky looking tree.
Yeah, the trees also make a very unpleasant sound. Very squishy, very, like, visceral. You just hit flesh. These should be amber, I think. No, these are just quartz. Okay.
We need that for glass.
Yeah, this is tin.
I thought I had finished it off, but...
Beatrice, my good fellow. Manager. The wood. We can transfer that, transfer the copper, transfer the stone, the gilded wood. I guess I can't put any more. No. Not unless it already exists in their inventory. Okay. Well, they have all my stuff now. Okay. So that's where the cave is.
Are we good?
I mean,
Here's some more ores.
we should pick up the ores since we're here. I mean, again, there can be it can't hurt for us to have more ores. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Worst comes to worst, we have an excess amount of tin and copper ingots. I hear the squish. I don't like the squish. Definitely need to get these guys one of our axes, our pickaxes things.
Yeah.
I think they're just too close when they get that close. That's,
Yeah, they do stand a bit close, don't they?
They do. More copper. We probably have enough tin for now. I think we're producing tin back at home. So maybe just focus on the copper, the zinc, anything else that we don't have easily or readily available at the house. I actually might run out of stamina. That's a first for a while. Okay. Beatrice, come here. Be a deer. I can move more items into her inventory. I have 10. I will decide... sticks, I will keep. She can take the tin. Bones, I will keep. She can take the lumber. Meat, I will take. She can take the lumber. I have an ingot. But I think everything else she has is pretty heavy. So I'll just keep the ingots myself. Some lacunas ingots. So I'm not exactly sure how beneficial they are because all they do is grant melee damage, and I guess melee damage is great if you're using your sword a lot, but
Well, when the fireballs don't work, then you end up with
right. No, I get that. All right, we're in the cave of creepy nightmares. I kind of want to go up this little route up here. I don't like the sound. No. Not a fan of that. Not a fan. But gemstones are good.
It's disgusting.
It is, very much so. Up here, there appears to be breakable rocks that we can move around.
Zinc.
Some sulfur. Cause I've been working on the sulfur.
This mushroom looks infected.
You should be able to do it, right? Or do you not? Okay, you did.
Uh-huh.
Well, these
One.
definitely seem. I hate it. Over.
The corruption has stopped spreading throughout the mushroom guild into
Oh!
Nightingale.
Ah! I made a mistake.
What'd you do?
I jumped from a high place. Oh, I'm so sorry, everybody. I don't like it. Apparently, there is a place to jump off over here. Ah! Oh, I don't like. I really don't like. I need to eat something.
I got this lantern, but it doesn't light very far ahead.
There is things over here. There's things over here. Firstly, there's ore that I can harvest, but there's also what appears to be those markings.
Oh yeah?
The glyph behaves differently than other glyphs you found before. You cannot fathom what to do with it. Oh joy! I believe this is probably going to be something related to the quest that we're a part of right now. Okay. Right, nope, sword. Need the sword. To approach the corrupted mushroom. I just did it, and now it seems to be doing something. The mushroom's cuticle sizzles and frosts as the corruption attempts to flee the burning anguish. The elixir acts fast, and before the corruption can dissipate, it splinters into nothingness before your eyes. Approach it? Oh, in time it might heal. Okay. Can I axe it a question? Nope. And these are definitely still doing things, so I'm gonna assume we have to return here eventually. I don't like it. Your person's standing on the...
It doesn't really do a lot of damage because I've got some resistance, but it just seems so creepy.
It sounds so unpleasant, to say the least.
And the lighting is terrible no matter what you do.
Well, that was kind of cool. I was able to run and jump and kind of glide. I'm about imagining something over there is going to be revealed when it's all said and done. Wait, let's... So we need to learn more about Desma's research. I'm not sure how to do that. Would that be in my guide? Wait, hold up. Apparently we can have a grand total of 6 people in the same game. That's kind of cool. Journal, maybe? Desma Valani's notes can be found near areas of extreme corruption activity. Desmana Valani herself can be found somewhere in Sylvan's cradle. Okay. So we need to find other notes from her. So maybe other caves will have it.
Maybe if we come back here after the corruption's gone, we'll find some hidden places.
Well, I think that's going to be guaranteed. How about we head to the west, and then we'll travel north to the site of power.
So we'll go towards the F2 there where that infestation is.
Yeah, let's head towards that infestation. Now that I actually have the climbing picks, I don't have to be so conservative about how I'm climbing these hills. Why am I... Okay, I'm a little confused. I thought this was supposed to help me climb... Oh. Oh. Oh, not what I expected to happen. I thought when you launch yourself upward, it was supposed to, like, help you find a spot. Apparently not.
Not necessarily. Sometimes these can help you get up, and other times not as much.
Apparently, if you jump whilst against a wall, it will automatically grab on. Oh, there's another hand! I have meat, I think.
Alright,
Hold up.
you're way down there. Are we going down there?
1 second, I was gonna give them meat.
I just climbed up
Yay!
almost all the way up the hill, and you're down there.
I was only down here because I thought there... Oh, I don't like that. I was only down here because I saw a hand.
I see, you're obsessed.
Well, I'm just a little curious. Wait a minute, what? Is that my person? Who was... You must be my person. They're showing up as a yellow head. Okay.
Yep.
It doesn't matter where we are so long as we reach the same location together. We're heading west to the site of infestation. That's where we meet up.
I see how it is. You just don't want to travel with me.
But we're just traveling two different paths. I found a... Ooh. Are you tin? Or zinc? Oh, you're tin. Never mind. Copper? I've been working on the mines.
I see. You want more copper?
I mean, we're going to need more copper if we want to make bronze or brass, which I believe both will be necessary for machinery or recipes in the future, so might as well. To be fair, all the best contraptions are made out of bronze or brass, so there's that. If only my pickaxe was a little hardier. No, not even close, actually. Beatrice, could you be a deer and not be on top of me while I'm trying to mine? Thank you. You left this mining spot behind, Mom.
Oh, I'm just going.
Uh-oh. Since that cannot be the sound of my stomach, that's the sound of storms approaching.
So you said you're not hungry?
Well, I'm gonna probably eat something in a little while, but I said that's... It can't be because my stomach isn't growling right now. Oh, it's one of these. Oh, I don't like that. At least I could just launch fireballs directly in this face. Cool. Ow! I'm sorry, what? Ow.
Now it's trying to kill me.
That wasn't fun. How did I die so easily? Consume. Consume. Beatrice! More bad things. Alright, Beatrice, inventory. Move to oh, hold up. Move all items that you can hold. Cool. Yeah, I need some time to recover my health, apparently. Jeez. Wait, can we stab these things? We can! They are considered animals and therefore can be stabbed. You know, I haven't seen those rabbits anywhere but in these spaces where the corruption is. You notice that? I haven't seen those rabbits anywhere but these places. Like they're here for the corruption to consume.
I don't know. I built a base in this world on my game, and they all after I had got all my stuff together, I started seeing them everywhere.
Huh. Well, we have more resources we could harvest here. I think the smart bet is just head off towards the site of power. Oh, this is slate. We need the slate. I'm not sure what benefits slate have for us exactly, but it is better than normal stone, so... Oh. Apparently I don't heal or regenerate health unless I am not being currently rained on.
Yeah, you can't have rain on you.
How does that work? Why is rain so terrible you can't recover health from it? Or whilst being slightly damp?
Pretty terrible, huh?
It's a little weird. I don't know if I'd call it a bad game design choice. I would just wish there was an in-game explanation as to why. Oh, I hear bad stuff! Bad things!
Is it wolves?
Nope, it was another one of those beasties.
Oh, one of the dinosaur things?
Oh, I hated everything about it.
I'm running ahead of you.
Oh, hold up. I hear sounds of music that sound like bad things coming for me. Yeah, I regenerate very slow. I think that's actually a card effect on this realm
It is.
that does that. So up ahead here, I'm guessing that's an infestation site?
There's a bear right ahead.
No, it's not an infestation. It's a site though. It's kind of neat looking, but it's not an infestation site.
Bear right ahead.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
I didn't want you to run into the bear and get mauled.
I was just checking out this. I hear the sounds that say spirits should be nearby, but I don't see them. Alright. Towards the site of power we go. I heard bear. Bear? I didn't like that. The bear just kind of danced around me. That bear has some dancer skills there. That was a little unfortunate. Like, I stabbed it, right? And then suddenly, it disappeared.
Almost better heal before we get over here. We've only got a little bit of red left.
Yeah, I am healing as fast as I can in this realm without healing potions, which I don't have any of.
Oh, I have 10.
I thought I did have some, but I apparently took them and put them somewhere fun. So I just have to slowly regenerate. I felt like if there's more quests to do in this realm, we will do them. But before I go and do this
I'm gonna
stuff.
die.
I see
Oh,
the concern etched on your face, but I don't advise coming any closer. We're not yet certain how contagious this is. Never mind that. This is beyond your holding minute. A Realm Walker's pocket watch? You carry the Hermetic Guidebook too, but you're no member of the Explorers League. No need to get defensive. I simply wonder if I've misjudged you. Now, admittedly, I wouldn't know Quatermain's newest Geoarcane recruits. But given the state of things, yes.
interesting.
I suppose we're all Realm Walkers now. Aurelio Acevedo Ortega is the name.
I couldn't do that.
Ambassador Explorer by title and 30-year Realm Walker by trade. I only regret that you have found me in this present condition. Though we be fellows in Realmic Wanderlust, I can see it in the dark of your eyes. You're an infant in these realms. A refugee fleeing the Pale Light hazard.
What
Your
is the
footsteps,
Pale?
therefore, are better placed elsewhere. I have this well in hand. But perhaps my quartermaster, Miss Valvani, has used it.
Is that the corruption person?
I suspect she'll have all the information you need. I have tried. It does not come easily. But if you're leaving me so I might try again, take with you this Geoarcane idiom to ponder.
Truths reveal themselves to those who walk with
Truths
curious.
reveal themselves to those who walk with curious eyes. Nightingale.
He doesn't seem like he's very happy about
The
that.
city hasn't crossed my mind in over 2 years. I cannot get you there in my current condition, but I have a colleague, Nellie Bly. I know little about her concrete plans, but she was working with Quatermain, attempting to find a haven for those who've been stranded in the realms. Nightingale surely is their destination. Last we spoke, Nellie was in a realm by the name of Gloriana's Tears. One where
Oh, look, a
scorching
desert.
fumes could char Lucifer himself. Only a well. In time long past, Gloriana's Tears was but a few realms away from Sylvan's Cradle by way of the Empyrean network. If one were able to cleanse the site of power, I suppose one could reconnect the network and reach Nellie's camp. No. If Nellie knew that I'd sent a novice Realm Walker on a perilous jaunt to reconnect an ancient Fey portal network, he'd grind my brain into sausage.
I like that.
There is a vast chasm between earnest daring and a mere disdain of life.
How dare you?
The site of power is inaccessible so long as that gate remains closed. You'll need to show a lot more than passing through that gate is exactly how I came to find myself in this current condition. I closed it to prevent officious heroes such as yourself. A temple of sorts, now ruins of Fey worship long past. I had discovered neither artifact nor relic before this misery befell me. So,
Clearly, he didn't break all the
do not
chamber
be tempted
pots.
by the promise of treasures and so seek to breach the gate. You'll only be sorely disappointed if we must.
No, I'm gonna leave you for now, there, buddy. Beatrice. Oh wait, I'm sorry, Desma Davolani. Please give me my information about the corruption, please. Excuse my inattention. We've rather urgent situation on our hands at the moment that requires my utmost focus. What's going on? The leader of this expedition suffers from an affliction unlike anything I've ever seen, even after years in the laboratories of the Calcularia. I'm doing all I can to devise a treatment, but near the end of what can be accomplished from this vantage. I dare not leave him alone in such a state, and your feet on the ground would be appreciated. Are you Desma by chance? Yes I am. You know of me? Your theories were apt and did, in fact, ease the curse's effects. My theories, you were able to test the potion's efficacy? Well, obviously, I'm not just any brainless buffoon. Realm Walker, I have scarcely the time to gather my thoughts, but you cannot imagine the whole of what a miracle turn this is. Might I ask what were you able to test the potion on? On a rather foul mushroom. And it was effective? I need to know that a sentient creature reacts just the same. In another ruin there sleeps a Carnute. Oh, delightful. Facing certain death. Conduct this final test to me and return as quickly as possible. I believe our cure might be close at hand. I'll be back! More quest? I can tell you precious little, I fear. The cause remains elusive, but I have documented the symptoms thoroughly. He is already a man disposed to cryptic prattle, but I see it begin to spring from the font of delusion rather than genius. He suffers auditory hallucinations, muscle spasms, pain, and fever. Okay. I hoped it was a result of some untreated wound, now infected, remedied with simple tinctures and rest. And I am thankful I did not humor such an explanation for long. Okay. I guess that's all? That's all she has. That's all she wrote. I'm on fire!
Don't walk through the fire.
Oh, I guess there's some glass that I could pick up. That's kind of cool.
We can make a purity potion if you need them.
Yeah, I do not. I'm just kind of looking around to see if there's a. Ooh,
Here's
that's a nice.
stuff.
That's a pretty chest.
I took the stuff out.
I had a feeling. Okay, so it basically they're saying this door. Damn it, Otis! You scared me. So the temple is closed until we perform a little act of kindness. Uh, uh, hold up. There's a recruitment we can do. Help a survivor construct buildings in exchange for the ability to recruit them as well as receive essence and resources.
Oh, glass. I got some hope bloom. If you've got glass, you can make another purity potion if you need it.
I have a few of them. I'm trying.
Do you want?
I'm trying to
Do you
think.
need more? I got one.
And I don't think so. It says we can claim the purity potion from progression, but I've already claimed it.
I have one purity potion, so
Oh, I don't like that. That's the sound of corruption.
sure is.
Fireball! Well, they all died. Okay.
That's good.
Where was I? I was checking out where our thing was. Hold up, I have a phone call. 1 minute. Hello?
This is a message from PayPal Fraud Prevention Line. This message is for Pascal Chlorella. Please press 1 to receive your important message.
No. So I think someone tried to scam me for PayPal.
Really? Nice.
It's the only thing I can imagine. Cause hold up, wait a minute, maybe not. No, I received a PayPal security code, but I definitely am not trying to log in.
This is a message from PayPal Fraud Prevention Line. This message is for Pascal Chlorella. Please press 1 to receive your important message.
No.
Here's the portal up here, I guess.
Hold up a minute. More things.
More things?
More things just spawned.
Oh, did they?
Oh, apparently Puck wants to talk
How
to me.
interesting.
Yeah, I talked
Quite
to
the
him
mare's nest thou hast become entangled in. Deals made and broken, a vicious curse unleashed.
Yet there is more afoot
I'm drenched
than
now.
any child of Earth has yet gleaned. Fortunately, none better know the dealings of Fae than the Fae themselves, and you have an expert close at hand. But, of course, nothing that comes free is to be trusted in the wilds, Fleshling. I might be persuaded to share my knowledge in exchange for a favor. Elsewhere in Sylvan's cradle there lingers an old glyph, etched by adversaries of the Summer Court many moons past. Destroy, and I will tell you what I know of this cursed land.
Hold up. I think that's what we were just talking about. The glyph's location in Sylvan's Crater is displayed on your map. So we'll get a spell called Oberon's Bounty and 10 tier 2 essences. So I have begun to uncover secrets that tie the druidic village of Sylvan's Cradle to some nefarious fey magic. I could continue to investigate on my own, but Puck has offered to share the information I seek in exchange for a favor. He has requested that I destroy a glyph located in a fey ruin somewhere in Sylvan's Cradle. Okay. I found a weird glyph in that camp. Oh, look at that! Look, that odd glyph I was talking about, which is probably in the corrupted mushroom cavern. Huzzah! I guess we're heading back there.
Sounds like it.
So, southeast. I mean, we're not going to get much sleep unless we head back to. I suppose we could fast travel to the village.
We could, or we could throw down a mat over here underneath this awning and just go to sleep.
If we're going to go to sleep, we might as well head back to the village.
But then we'll have to run back out here again.
Yeah, we might as well just head to the cave. Let's just head to the cave. Let's just do it.
Okay.
We want to go southeast. I mean, we've killed most of the enemies between us and there anyways. So at this point, it would just be killing whatever monster corruptions spawn.
Echo. Something to kill?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I see you had got some balls.
I almost have I think I have over 100 essences, so I'll have to do some purchasing in a little bit here. More corrupted have spawned. I'm not sure. Nope. 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 Oh, there's so many bad things.
Is that what it is? I knew I saw something.
Ooh. What is? Oh. There he is. Ah. Die. Yeah, don't do that.
You just push the button. Why not?
There was a boar. Boar trying to be mean. Oh, we completed a challenge. Okay. So I think it's under this rock. Right? Yeah. So it's under us right here. Is where that Fey ruin should be. Which should be let's look around up top, I guess, here. I think the point of it is to fly through the ring course.
Yeah.
Down to the cave. Okay. Let's give it a shot. What's the worst that can happen?
Well, you could fall off and not go anywhere.
That is true.
I mean, I have lots of stamina, but I fell off after going through the first circle. Like, what?
Yeah, the circle should give you a boost and replenish your stamina, but you kind of have to orient yourself. Ah, I screwed up. Because if you're not careful about your height, you have to like drop yourself. Otherwise, what's going to end up, I might die. I'm at least going to break my ankle. Oh, I am praise me for my excellent skill. Oh, I have an extra umbrella.
Huh? It just drops right off. Why did it drop off?
Hey, Beatrice, be a dear. Can you take some of this stuff? You can. Great. Very appreciative.
Touched any of these rings? Any of them? Come on, one of them. It's not working.
400. I'm sorry. I think I could actually travel back up via this thing. Let's find out. Nope. Nope. It's only one way. It's only one way. Good to know. All right, you're gonna come down here.
Well, I'm being attacked, so I'm busy.
Well, I don't want
I
to
only
do.
got part way, and I was attacked by a bunch of monsters. I'm coming though.
I I thought I saw you for a second there. Then I realized that was not you. That was just some kind of ash.
I'm coming. I'm right here.
They still seem very active.
They do. You're right.
Please stop with the squelchy squelchy sounds.
They just attacked me.
Bugger away. I don't like it.
Run.
Okay. And then here, we hop across. And then I climb up. This glyph behaves differently than other glyphs. This must be the glyph Puck warned you about. I can pay close attention to the glyph, or I can shatter the glyph. Let's pay close attention. You can discern unfamiliar shapes forming sentences in a language you don't understand. Fei Lang.
Do we want to memorize it?
Let me do this. Let me do that. If bad stuff happens, you break it. You spend a few minutes meticulously studying the shapes, committing their delicate lines and curves to your memory. Okay, now we can break it. The glyph is shattered, its contents are forever erased. Okay, so I mean, that's done. Oh, there's Puck.
Another fine favor finished. I had faith my goodwill was not misplaced. And of course, fret not over the shattered glyph. It was little more than a flawed record of events already long past relevancy. Now,
Really?
your well-earned reward. The Fae who bound Sylvan's cradle in contract are ones I knew well, though they have long since fallen from the graces of more eminent kin, the Court of Hearts.
Okay.
The folly inherent to their dealings here, oaths of blood, suffering eternal, is their gauche indelicacy, typical for Fae led by such a queen. Single-minded obsession has long been her hallmark. Contracts so brutish, regardless of their power, invariably hold ways to circumvent them. This is no exception. One might consider that suffering can be ended in a myriad of ways. Some violate the terms of this deal. but not all.
Um,
Do with this what you may. My
What?
knowledge is yours, and this arrangement is satisfied.
I don't know what we got.
well, I received Oberon's Bounty,
Yep.
which is an enchantment that allows the wielder to more easily fell trees and shatter minerals with their next hit, and may be charged for multiple hits. Something that I was actively looking for. Originally, this axe of mine has the recovery effect on it. I think I want to wait until I get a better pickaxe to apply this.
You think so? You got the axe pick, right?
Yes, I do. Yeah. Let's hold up. Where is this? So there's the Fey runes. The Fey runes are to our east, almost directly, actually. So if we leave this cave and head east. Oh. Ah! My ankle! You know, one of these days I'll remember that if you are holding a two-handed object and you don't have your umbrella out, you cannot use it. I keep forgetting about this really simple truth. All right, onward. Or I guess not, because wet rocks are wet rocks. On the plus side, I do have full health. Yeah, that was my reaction as well. Like, okay. Don't like it. Okay, we're gonna recover health or stamina, and we're going up. Pickaxe! Or whatever you want to call these things.
Climbing picks.
You have to, like, launch yourself up and then double tap your jump. Or maybe just press and hold? Could I pull a spider? Oh, there's a bear.
Well, I'm not there yet.
It's okay, dead bear.
Aw, you didn't save me, any of the bear to beat him?
Nope, dead bear. We're pretty strong right now, honestly. Is this corruption over here? Oh, we already completed that one. Okay. I need to eat some munchies. I heard bad news bears. I don't see bad news bears. Oh!
There.
Oh. Just keep stabbing, just keep stabbing, just keep stabbing, stabbing. Whew! Oh, look! That's not ominous at all.
The tree up in the air.
There's a tree up in the air again?
Uh-huh.
No, not that. No, there's a spirit down there, though. That's kind of cool. Yeah, there's the claw hand. What are you doing? It's a spirit. You can't hurt the spirit. We're here to purify the creature, not throw fireballs at it.
Oh, well.
Please, 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 please. Ah, yes! Oh. Oh. Okay. I don't know what we're killing, but we're killing something. Okay. It says there was a Calamute. Is he down here? Yes. Can I fire a fireball through this tiny little hole? Also, yes. But there's no damage. Did you already activate this?
I hit it, but it didn't seem to do anything.
I mean, that's a bad sound.
It is. Did you go down? No.
Nope, there's the realm spirit though.
The one we need to purify it, you said?
I don't think that's the spirit we're trying to target. Because we're trying to target a living creature. So... There must be an entrance to the main building. I hate those trees. Every bit about those things, those trees, I dislike. Oh. Oh. We're supposed to climb up and through that hole. That is in the ceiling up there. We're supposed to go in that. There's bad things behind me.
I got disconnected from you there.
What? Oh.
I don't. I'm outside where you're.
Up. Up. Where are you?
I'm down below on the ground.
Oh, I see you.
Trying to find the stairway back up. There you go. I'm up.
Yep, there's some notes right there. You should probably grab them. Bad things are coming. Stop it! Stop running from me. Why are you all running from us? Is that a fishing rod?
Yeah, I keep.
Stop.
Keeps being the stupid fishing rod.
Well, down we go, I guess.
Just.
Need all the symbols to glow. Huh, can I do this? Answer is yes, I can. Thought I heard and saw bad things.
I don't know. I was getting fairy balls. Essences are great. Essences are good.
Oh, I needed to do my essences, right. Oh. Oh, there we are. I'll pick up all those. So that should be... No, there's one more? Well, that's a very big bad news in there.
Oh yeah.
It definitely looks like one. We need... There needs to be at least one more rune, I guess? Yeah, we're missing one more rune.
Looking.
I illuminated you, illuminated you. I mean, if I could cross that, that would be useful. But no. So it has to be down here, because there's no other way to get out and around. I already glided across there and activated that one.
Okay.
It seems to be like statues and walls. Am I missing a path somewhere? Over here. Over here, maybe? Ah! Yep. There is a wall we can break. I was right! There are breakable walls!
Yay!
And there's the last glyph.
Absence, the door is open, monsters are inside.
Hold up, hold up. This carnate looks like it's in pain. It has neither the drive nor the strength to fight you. Okie doke. This is the perfect candidate to test how Desmos' formula reacts with realmetic life. Time to pour it on! The carnate's fur shoots up, its skin crawling as the corruption protests the searing sting. For an instant, the corruption burns stronger. Then, like a wheezing breath, it painfully crumbles into the air. Okay. I mean, yeah. That's a realm spirit, all right. Okay, let's look for chests and treasures. I will take all of that. Actually, Beatrice, where are you? Beatrice, stop checking out the monster. I swear, woman, I have lots of questions. Beatrice, I can't. Yep, a little further. There we go. Okay. So now I have a few more slots opened up. Ooh, big chest. It's a synchronous lotus chest. Yes, please, and thank you very much.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess we teleport out?
Maybe.
I mean, I don't think there's another exit to this place. Not that I can imagine. We'll see.
But something appeared after we.
Oh, we can climb out the wall, out the window. We can climb out the window.
Climb out the window.
Yeah, where that glyph was that you could see over here.
Oh, that's right. I gotta put my other.
Okay. So we've done that now.
Okay.
We could go back and return the quest. I think we're supposed to go. I think we're supposed to go and clear out this abandoned settlement. Ooh, that's where the Realmic Transverter is. Oh, absolutely. Okay, so we're going to head back to turn in that quest about the potion.
I'm not getting over there to the wall anymore.
You stand on the top of the steps, you run and jump.
Yeah, well, I tried.
Aim for right there.
And once I.
Aim right there. That's where you aim for, that pillar. What are you doing? You're not even floating.
I know. Don't ask me why. It didn't float.
There you go. No, you're heading towards the center. Well, I guess you made it.
Yeah.
Can't argue. We could harvest a lot of copper if we wanted to.
Yeah.
But no. Okay, we need to head back to turn in that quest, which should be directly east and slightly north. Or west and slightly north. Hold up, 1 second. Never mind, I just don't have the wood.
What are you looking for?
Well, I thought I had some meat. I do. Take the meat! Well, I was hoping for some. I think I gave the wood to my follower, so. Eh. Here's more of the ribbon trees. Not for now. We need to turn in this quest before we get sidetracked again. What?
What'd you do?
Nothing. It just turned green.
No, I think that's sunrise.
I really hope it is, because otherwise that's very disturbing for me. Oh, bad news bears.
I hear 'em.
Oh. Oh, no, never mind. That's just deer. Sorry, deer. Oh! Ah! Whew. I did not expect that.
All right, where'd you go? You ran off again.
I heard more bad news bears! I was just trying to head west.
Are you trying to avoid the bad news bears now?
I mean, generally speaking, yes. When we turn in this quest, I want to do my spending my essence. Sound like a plan?
That sounds fine.
I hear bad things.
I do too.
I don't see them,
Oh,
but I
but
hear.
look at all the essences over here.
Oh yeah, and you can just grab them. You don't need to hurt them. You just need to grab them. Oh, there's a pig. Come back, my friends. Let me have your essence. Ow!
What'd you do?
Remember how I said I heard the bad news bears?
You found them?
Apparently they chased me down. The one animal chased me down.
Oh, I killed one and collected its stuff.
You know, what am I doing? Heck yeah, I forgot about that spell. Hold up. Desma, Tidings of the Essence, Realm Walker. If you have needed me, please make it quick. I was able to test your potions. Not a moment too soon. I really, this condition is only growing more worse. Well, grown worse. Wow. You must tell me what exactly were the potion's effects when applied to the Carnute. The effect was... The test subject was seemed to improve but did not wake from its slumber. Curious, but I must say this is as favorable as an outcome as I could have hoped for, and I believe I know what is needed to strengthen this balm into a true curative. Are you sure? Then I should give it to Aurelio? It must be, but please treat the trees before anything else. Okay. He may deny treatment if he feels his unintended mistakes render him undeserving. I'm sure. Sorry, did he create the corruption? Okay. A grand task to exhume the forest entirely. The trees here have a great deal in common with the earthy fungi. Their roots function much like mycorrhizal network, and if one tree receives treatment, it's only a time for all are tended. There is yet another ruin during my early observation that seemed to have been breached by that very root system. Make your way to it and you'll have easy access. Okay. The Confluence Potion. Okay, consumables, tier 2. I'm in there. Ah, the Confluence Potion. Here it goes. Removes the burn, poison, and maleficerium status effects and heals injuries. Okie dokie, that should be at the alchemical burner. Autofill and produce. Okay, cool. That's nice. We got that done. Actually, Beatrice, be a dear and take my items. I am almost maxed out, however. That's a problem. Fion's Wrath. Magical fish!
There, now I can do it.
So I have 5 confluence potions, which is good. Okay. Time to spend points now. So since we're already here, we'll go ahead and grab those all, because we might as well. Lunar nectar, broth, salad, and stew. Fish cutlet, fish fingers. Ooh, I could make fish sticks.
They're not the fish is better than the fish sticks as far as.
I don't know. Fish sticks give 200 health regeneration per minute, 3 stamina per second, and maximum health of 30. That means whatever fish that you combine this with gets bonuses.
Yeah, but the fish cutlets give you 70, 235, and duration of 1260.
The fish sticks are the same duration. Their mitigation is the same. The maximum health is lower, but they give you additional stamina regeneration as compensation.
Yeah, maybe that's better.
It is better. All right, refinement. I'll do the trap, the line, the coated paper, the rope, the cloth. I need the cloth to make the better stuff. Buttons, hinges, ornament, buckles, fasteners, mechanical gears, counterbalances, hammerheads, and reservoirs, molded glass, lens, and liquid metal,
Where did you find those?
salt, spice, and farming augments, paints and coatings, counterbalance shingles, moderate human seal. I feel like I should do more of the tools though here. So we'll do axe, pickaxe, maul, hunting knife. I can't make the hunting knife because I was silly. I should have done the.
Refined hunting knife. I got that one.
Okay. Well, I did a bunch of other stuff. I should have been more conservative, but didn't think about it. Okay. Well, at least I got all the food items and the potions. I can do the Magicka cards, which are nice. Ooh, I can get yeah, I can get Illumination, which... No, I can't. Darn it. So I can get, I guess, the Tempest card? Let's get the Artisan and the Fortitude cards. Fortitude increases your resistance to injury, and increase the fortitude of your structures, but reduces the cost of your tools, or increases the cost of your tools and clothing's durability. Aha. It goes so fast. All these resources go so fast.
They do.
Hey there, KZ. Yeah, it's good to be back streaming and streaming things I enjoy to stream, you know? Okay, so let's see here. We did the Corrupted Fey runes. I'm not sure where this... They said a cave, didn't they? Oh, the Corrupted Crypt. Hey, that's where we're supposed to go, and it's right next to the abandoned settlement. So if we head straight north, we'll hit the abandoned settlement, and we'll be able to do the next part of that quest at the same time. I consider that to be a minor victory. Oh, and then if we go north of the settlement and north of the Corrupted Crypt, we can reach the Realmic Transmuter, which will give us the ability to change this minor realm card that's been giving us headaches.
Well, that would be nice.
I have not been playing Warframe KZ, no. I've been keeping track of the news on it, but generally speaking, I found Warframe to be kind of there's a lot of stuff to do. There's a lot of stuff to do in Warframe, but realistically speaking, it's not a lot of fun to do. Ooh. This is a Bastille of insight? Wisdom. We could do this. We could do this. What just happened? Okay. So this is the first one. Boom. Boom.
This is good.
Boom. Okay. So that's the first one. Do the second one. And that's the third. Yeah. That's exactly what I'm talking about, KZ. I would if I was playing Warframe right now, that's all I would be doing would just be like taking friends with me to go do like grinding MR, and it just like you said, it's not that much fun. Like it's definitely something to do, but there's other games that are far more enjoyable. Take, for example, this one. Ah! Why? Stab. This isn't a predator. What are you talking about? That's a boar. I guess maybe it would be considered a predator. There's another bear over there. Dear Lord. Okay, so if we go straight north, there's another Bastille we could do. But if we cross the river right here to the northeast is the village. So that's where we're going. Whee! Yeah, the steel path as a whole rule of thumb was a cool concept, but the issue that I had with steel path was the simple fact of the matter, no matter what you do in steel path, it's going to be a slog, you know? Bullet sponge after bullet sponge after bullet sponge. There's another cannoneer. Die. Cool. Ooh, chest. Oh, 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 oh. Stab everything! Ah! Okay, well, they're all dead now. I like the fireplace, by the way. I think that's really nice. There's more enemies somewhere.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's
trying
a.
to find a way up to the top.
I found another book of the hero of Sylvan's Cradle. Stair. Oh, stairs. Go up the stairs. Up the stairs, and you find goodies. Did you get the goodies?
No, I didn't get the stairs yet.
Up the stairs in this building will get you goodies.
In the building?
Yeah. Yeah, KZ, I mean, for a while I was playing just to maintain all the prime warframes, you know? Every time a new one came out, I would... Ah! Ow! 1 second while I murder bad things. Okay, there we are. Yeah, no, I was I think I... Ah, there's more bad things. There was something up in everything. I'll take that Essen bundle, thank you much. Oh, I don't want to have to fight that thing, but I'm gonna have to, aren't I? I'm gonna die! Where'd it go?
I killed it.
Are you sure?
Well, I killed one thing anyway.
Okay. Oh, there's some fish fingers in here. I want to eat them. Let me eat them. I'll put the rocks in here. Let me the fish fingers. There's an axe head for tin. I can give up some bones for that. Okay. Wait, what? Okay, yep. But yeah. I was for a little while playing. I don't know what's going on there. I was playing Warframe just to pick up all the extra characters that came up, but eventually I found myself unable to really enjoy collecting anymore. And it's a sad thing because Warframe is a game where you need to keep your players' attention because your content is built upon players finding it enjoyable, not just having new things to do. Yeah, if everything just felt boring. I would play the new content. I would just feel like even the story wasn't that interesting, which was so
Okay.
unfortunate. Because the story was, especially Second Dream, with those things out of nowhere. Oh, it was glorious. So I think we need to chop down this. I think. No, but there's something in there. I'm not sure how we get in. Can I throw a fireball through it? I can! There's nothing quite like cheesing boss fights, or in this case, just some simple minions, but still, they hurt.
Did you get in?
No. Okay, I'm not sure how we get in. I'm looking. But it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Maybe if I climb this and use these. Yeah! Well, that's one way to get up here at least. Okay, hold up. Oh, it is! Oh, it's like a grappling hook. Oh, I love it. Love everything about it. Okay, I found out how you use them, Mom. Yeah, I was almost to the... I think I was at MR30. I was close to the legendary rank for stuff. And I was just like, why do I bother? You know what I mean? So yeah, I started... I just kind of was doing my own thing. I was telling some people, and I kind of have been talking about this a little bit on my stream so far. I actually died. Last Christmas. I had a pulmonary embolism, which is basically a blood clot that traveled up through my lungs and hit my heart, but didn't damage my heart, thankfully. But what it did do is it caused my heart to stop beating because there was too much blood between me and my lungs. So I died. I had to be resuscitated. I had to go to surgery. It was a whole deal. And that by itself would have been a major problem. But on top of that, it turns out COVID can leave you with some really nasty surprises there. Yeah, it was not good. So I ended up being in a situation where I wasn't sure what I was doing next. You know what I mean? And honestly, having the ability to come back and do streaming was kind of a reset for the fun things in my life I liked doing. So I started streaming, even if no one was going to watch, because it's a relaxing activity. And if no one wants to watch me play, that's fine. I'll play myself. And doesn't matter what they want to watch. It's what I want to do. If people happen to enjoy watching me stream, that's great. And I have had some mild success with it. However, if you know more people who want to watch people play games like these survival games and stuff, let them know that I'm streaming again. Hey, and if you, KZ, want to play something like Nightingale and Shrouded, I think I have a Minecraft server that's been kind of set up in my name. So you're welcome to come join me for that. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, 2020, huh? Oh, that's not fun at all. I'm sorry you had to go through that, buddy. That's not good at all. So we want to go northwest, by the way, Mother dear.
Well, I need my helper, and I don't know where they are because I'm
Th
overburdened.
they'll follow you, don't worry.
Oh, they're not here right now.
Ooh, I can apply a charm of mining to something. Cool.
I thought I dropped them already.
I I mean, that's kind of why I stopped, though. Not necessarily my dad passing away or anything. Just the simple fact that you know, life was hitting me and I was just trying to struggle to get through things. So I get that.
Still too heavy.
Sylphic, endurance, endurance. Guess I could do this here. Makes sense.
Oh, I can work now. I can go.
Yeah. One of the things I hear people tell me all the time is like, oh, you know, it was hard to let go, and I'm like, yeah, it's really hard to let go of that kind of stuff. And then in their next breath, they're like, but you know, life carries on. It's like, excuse me. Yeah, no, that's actually there's a. Why are you in here? Ow. That's actually why I got started back with streaming, though, is because I had, you know, I have a job where I can afford to take some time to do it. Plus, I also kind of need to, because I need to rest a lot more.
Where'd you go?
Notes. I'm in here.
Oh, I'm on top.
Yep. So, like, you know, if you have the time and you're going to be playing games anyways, I mean, I encourage you to join on and play whatever games you want. Come join me to play games. You know, it's always fun with more people. But I'm not going to play Warframe. I'm going to let you know right now, I'm not going to play Warframe. Warframe is just not a game I can find enjoyment in. Oh, I don't like the lighting change. You coming down here, Mom? We have lots of bad news.
Oh, yeah. I was coming around the side to get in, but you didn't say there was bad news, so I didn't come.
Lots of bad news down here. Oh, I mean, we're going into a place with a bunch of corrupted roots. I'm going to assume there's going to be bad news bears.
I guess I should put on my lantern because I can't see very well.
The question is, where is the bad news?
You went down, right?
I do. Oh, there's a lot of sounds I don't like.
I'm almost caught up with you now. This lantern is kind of bogus. It's barely a lantern.
I mean, there's lots of, looks like shimmering ore.
That's what I would say.
Quartz. Ah! There's jars in here though, so I'm gonna take them out real quick. I can't pick those up. Clearly, these are just ammunition.
What's the ammunition?
Oh, there's a bad guy right there.
You're moving too fast if you want me to keep up.
Bad guy right here. Yeah, I have quite a log of games too. The only reason why there it is. Kill it! Kill it dead! Ooh. Ow! Oh, grenades!
You're a
Don't worry, I got this resolved. I forgot that I had this.
Forgot that you have what?
A healing spell.
Oh, you have a healing spell?
I do, actually. Ow! What did I say about using your sword in hallways?
Are you joking?
Yes. But yeah, if any of those games that you have a backlog of, by the way, happen to include down the hole. Ah! Ooh. Yeah, if any of those games happen to include games that I'm playing, let me know. We can play together, bud. Like you oh. That has a lot of health. Oh, I don't like it. Wow. 300 games is a fair number, I will say.
I need to be revived. Hurry up, NPC.
Don't worry, I got it. Oh. Let's see if I can do this for you. No. Okay.
No.
God, there's so many of them. They keep coming. I mean, I will not look a gift horse in the mouth when it comes to more loot, but still,
Goodies, huh?
it's becoming.
To get one of those healing spells. Or maybe I have it, I just haven't used it. Did I apply it to something? Oh, maybe.
Probably not. You can't apply. As far as I can tell, you can't apply 2 spells to the same item. You can, but you can only use one.
Yeah,
Oh, 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 oh. Oh, there's a bad guy. There's a bad guy. There's a bad guy. Yep, bad guy.
I gotta heal again.
There's stuff in there's
Potions again.
Beatrice, why can't you have more inventory space?
Yeah, I know. These guys just don't have enough, do they?
Oh, 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 oh. Spell. Heal me. I didn't cast the spell. Oh, okay. We're murdering the gentleman.
It takes 4 people. Gang up on him.
Approach the corrupted roots. Time to pour it on. That's 50 essence for that. I don't like it. I really don't. We got iron? What? Iron? Iron? What? We got 4 iron.
We did?
Oh, I do. I have 4 iron. So what you're bragging about, KZ, is that you have like every Mega Man plus Mega Man that probably fans made on top of that.
Oh man, I'm like I gotta run quick. I'll be right back.
That's fine. I'm gonna try to get Beatrice to take some of my items. I have a lot of space, but at the same time, not a lot of space. So we'll destroy that. Extract from the predator bones. Um An El Gato? What's an El Gato? Is that a cat? Ah, the NES black box titles? Damn. I never even knew they had black box titles, so you already have me beat there. Extract. I feel like these components aren't actually that useful since they're made of tin. Honestly, the tin ingots are pretty much useless. Sticks are nothing. The oil is worth something. Gunpowder, too. I'll consume. 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 Ooh, there's the fingers. I want them. Okay. What else do I got here? I have some etched shimmering ingots. The bezel boar. I found a bezel boar. They do have some decent bonuses to melee damage. Got some hinges. I'll extract those. The extinguishing potion. Oh, prey bones. We can get rid of those. Ice marble. Same with them. The ice buckshot. Same with them. Anything else I have I can get rid of?
Iron ore, yeah.
Purity infusion. Oh, I don't need that. Okay. So we got some iron, which is great. We should be able to make some stuff. We need to loot everything we can. Ah, wait, what? Import to bring HDMI into your PC? Oh, it's a capture device. Okay, yep, nope. Nope, I got you.
Still says I'm overweight. What the heck?
Oh, that was... Oh, God. I thought that was another enemy, and then I realized it was just Bud sneezing.
Yep.
That honestly scared me. Another blade? Advanced Lacunas. That I might as well keep. Arcane wick, I can extract those. I don't know what these wicks are even good for. I know the bound fiber is okay. Actually, no, it's not. I don't need bound fiber either. Advanced wick? Not that useful. I do now have 173 essence, so I will do something with them. I see, KZ, I was under the impression that no, I suppose it's not entirely true. I was going to say emulation is a thing, but then I realized emulation is indeed a thing, but it doesn't necessarily guarantee good quality. Take my stuff. My gear score is now at 40, where before it wasn't, I don't think. Your gear score is still terrible.
Mine's
Okay.
37. Yours is better than mine.
I'm gonna do the the immolation. No, the illumination spell. None of those are real. I mean, the Oberon's bounty is good, but I have to go through regrowth to get it first. Maybe I should hold up. I should probably get stairs first. Get everything in here that I can. Because then I'll have all of the building materials that I need. That should be important to me. Modest. I already have the modest single bed. The pet beds I don't need to worry about. The pots aren't that important. Illumination is interesting. I want the globe sconce, to be honest. It's a good item. Refinement. I think I've hit most of the refinement stuff. Yeah. I have all the refinement stuff done. Tools I can do 2 of. And I will do the hunting knife and the refined climbing pickaxes. Cool. That's true. A challenge was completed? What challenge? That's fine, I guess. Okay, so we ready to go to the next spot? Which we could do defense, which is north of us. We also have the Realmic Transmuter, which will consume our minor cards and give us not this nightmare stuff. I think that should be our goal. We should go to the Realmic Transmuter. That's to our northeast. Let's get out of this hole in the ground first, though. See, I'm really getting the vibe that Aurelio Acevdo Cortez did something to cause all this.
That he's the problem.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting the fate that he did a lot. He did the stuff that's causing
Like
problems.
he's doing some experimentation or something.
I could have just opened up the portal, walked through, and broke something. I mean, it's not out of the ordinary for that. Oh. Not.
Thought I saw a trunk.
There was a chest down in the bottom room, yeah.
No, I saw one behind here. It's still there.
I personally, KZ, I know might come across as weird to people who watch this stream in later years, but I am 100% of the belief that if you buy a game, you have the right to use that game as you see fit because you purchased the ability to play that game in its entirety. So having a ROM for it, a ROM for all the games, I think is something that everyone has the right to. It's a little frustrating when people are talking about how it's all piracy. It's like, well, if I'm not just handing out copies of the game I have, you know, that's not pirating. All I'm doing in this case is just preventing me from ever losing the access to the game. I think I mentioned in one playthrough that I was doing earlier. I think it might have been with Motemancer actually. There was a game that came out on Steam a while back, and it soured me to a lot of early access games. It was called, I think it was Windborn, and it was supposed to be this next generation Minecraft game, and it was really fun. It actually really was a good game, in my opinion. And then suddenly the game, I guess developers went bankrupt or something, and they closed all the servers, and you can't, even the software has been bricked. You can't use it. Yeah, and that's very true, KZ. If YouTube, I mean, general public has this belief that if you're gonna force me to pay a monthly subscription, then I shouldn't have to pay to also buy the software. Otherwise, I shouldn't be forced to pay for a monthly subscription. Here comes Avalon. All right. So our next goal is to the northeast, Mother.
Okay. I was trying to get a trunk but I couldn't find access to it.
That's fair. But yeah.
It's right under the stairs of like the third level. But I tried all kinds of ways to get around.
Fireball! And it's gonna miss. Oh, nope, it hit that one. Interesting. Okay, got it. Northeast, yep. See, every game I get on Steam, I extract all the files off of Steam, and I have them in their own little compressed, zipped folder, so that if I ever need to, I have full access to all the game documentation I could want. Ah, my good friend! I don't have the wood! Wait a minute, why is there tier 1 ribbon wood? Weird. Do I not have meat? I've enjoyed GOG though. I think GOG is a good game release, I guess, platform. Come back. I'm assuming this is our no. This is something, but it's not our destination. Oh, what are you? Oh, I need 100 to cut. What are you? Oh, there's more of it. Oh, we have to come back here at some point. Well, I'm sorry, what? Defend fellow survivors? Oh, you're over there. Um, I need to find the Oculus. Shouldn't be too far from here. But yeah,
So we're not doing this right now?
you can do that. I'm trying to get the Oculus. Oh, there it is. I want to change the lesser realm card that's attached to this realm so we aren't suffering from having like 1 health per million years. Let's do this instead. That's right. It's treasure time, folks.
So we're gonna do this. Gonna ask do their assistance now?
Yep, I'm coming. Southeast. Okay. But yeah, I can't get the install files, sadly. Like, you're right there. But the rest of the files you can get. And since I suppose there's a few registry things that need to happen with brand new games, so that's always a problem.
Tell
But
me when you're here.
yep, I might have a bear on my butt. Nope. Okay. I'm okay with that. Ah, a realm walker. Seems our luck is finally changing. We could use your expertise. That's very loud. Oh, watch your backs. Okay, Alfred. That's right, you... Oh, wait, they're immune when they're doing that. Oh. Murder! Murder! We have to repair stuff.
Is that what we're doing, huh?
Yeah, so we have to defend the point. If it gets broken, it looks like we have to try again.
Oh yeah. So am I staying here by this one?
I guess we both have to. We can't let that die. Stabby stab. Stabby stab. Keep an eyeball on your 6th. Clench your butt. Next stage, I guess. Yep. Keep an eyeball. Behind. What? Apparent.
Break it?
Yeah, they hit it like once and it exploded.
So you can't have it hit at all, huh?
Apparently not. Oh, it's so much better to recover from injuries and stuff when I don't have to worry about that stupid minor realm card affecting me.
That really sucked.
Wait, hold up. It really did. So, how are you supposed to protect this? Maybe we have to build like build walls and stuff.
We could try that. You wanna?
I have some stone blocks. So let's see if I can place that. I can't place anything here.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna stand up here on the stairs, and when I see them spawn in, I'll leap down and beat them
But like
up.
these walls are gone. These crude walls are gone. Can I only make wood perhaps? Nope, we can't build
Do we have to
anything.
start it over now, or what?
Yeah, every time we have to start it over. It's really frustrating.
Well, just nothing's been happening for a few seconds. I thought maybe we were.
Okay. I'll watch your backs. I'm guessing 3 waves. If I had to guess. Okay. Okay.
Let me go back up on here so I can.
It's
jump
starting
down.
back up. There's guys. There's guys. There's guys. There's guys. What are you trying to break? Okay.
Crude stairs are almost dead.
Where the hell did you come from?
It came out of that rock.
It broke again!
Yeah, because it came out right underneath it. I was standing right here, and it came up right underneath the machine.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done. We've tried 3 times. I believe that some of these things at the why do I have to that's weird. I What is this doing?
I don't know. We got a wall.
Oh? Oh. Okay. Well, I guess that prevents them from coming in from a certain direction.
From one direction.
I guess this is another breakable wall. Is there... Oh, there's a chest in here, at least. Take all of that. Ooh, there's a pole made out of barrel wood. Sticks. I'll take that. The sandstone bricks. I'll take the barrel wood. There we go. Okay. So... maybe there's some hidden treasures and stuff we actually need to...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it takes you higher up. This seems to be also breakable, so let's go ahead and break that. Another chest with copper and alchemical ink.
Oh, I missed it again.
Paper for the alchemical ink. Bombardier ingot for the copper. Okay, so that's all we really have for,
Shoot.
like, I mean, that does help sufficiently. I mean, having a wall here is going to make it. We only have to face 2 different fronts. That's a little better. Oh, there's a chest over here. Has coal in it. So maybe we want to try this another shot. One more shot with this wall up.
Maybe.
I'll start it up.
I gotta come back around.
Unknown caller.
Starting it up. Well, that enemy got thoroughly butchered. Apparently, they can attack through the wall.
And that's an interesting concept.
Indeed. Okay. But at least that means all we have to do is defend the front and the side. Hey, I can kill people through the wall too! That's great. Fully charged. Come on. We did it! Yeah, okay. So they make it really damn hard, but there is options for making it easier if you look around first. Good to know, right? Mom?
Yes?
Good to know, right?
Yeah, that made a huge difference, that one wall.
Yeah, especially since enemies apparently still tried to travel through it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Weren't we headed back to the town?
We were heading back. Yeah, we should go back to town because we have lots of stuff to drop off. So maybe I should drag you back with me to the respite. No. Go ahead and quick travel to the crossroads, Mom. Actually, hold up.
Okay.
Hold up.
I can go to the village outlook or the crossroads.
Yeah, go to the crossroads. Because I'll get an approval request from you. So I'll follow you. And then that will then we can teleport back to our home base. Drop off resources. Welcome back, KZ. Wow. I have 6 viewers right now.
Nice, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I put you on Facebook this morning.
Oh, nice.
Told people if they were interested in games, they should watch because this is fun.
It's a pretty fun game. I will admit.
Yeah, I think so. There's a couple things I would change, but
A couple?
I think
There's
I
several
think
things I would change about this
I
game, but
think
it
they
is
did a
fun.
pretty good job.
See? Essences drop at higher tiers as the realm power increases. So, in theory, we could be getting tier 3 essences if we decided we wanted to up the difficulty.
Oh yeah.
That's
I
what it
think
appears.
2 is fairly difficult. I mean, I guess it's not impossible, but it's not simple
Yeah. To my respite. Hey, the jack-o'-lantern. It glows. All right. We want to drop off equivalent items there. Lumber. Hmm. I'll go drop off equivalent items in the various chests before I do anything drastic. The lighting could do a little bit of tweaking, but that's about it. Small.
Yeah.
What I just do.
I don't know, but I'm gonna sign out for today.
Okay. Best of luck to you, Momo dear.
Have a beautiful day.
You too. Right, I don't have anything more in there. Ah, okay. So, unfortunately, um, Avalon Wisdom has to cut it short today. But as I mentioned, I will continue to play this game until the end of my stream at 7:30. I think it's worth it, and I also do enjoy playing this game. So let's take a quick look over here, where we're going to need to create some ingots. My God. Okay, so here's another thing we could do. The game could organize stuff out by these subsections and have like parts be their own sections, so you can have like blade, barrel, axe head, action, all part of their own section rather than being part of the refinement as a general whole. It's a little bit of a problem. Um, kind of like with brass ingots and bronze ingots. I understand the necessity of having to have them as separate because they use different base materials, but I think you could do ingot and then do alloy. And if you did alloy ingot, which you could include the bronze and brass ingots in a single recipe, because then all you need to do is change out one of the one of the recipe items from coppered. It could be any combination of two ingots could make an alloy, and then depending on the alloy in question, it might have a different, tier. All right, so regular ingot, iron ore, craft. Now, I don't remember if... I don't think there's a reason to do an etched ingot. I really don't think there is, because all that would do would produce a single etched ingot, which there's no reason to do, especially if I want to create a pickaxe or an axe pick. So right now I have this axe pick, which is nice, but it is tin based. So, in order to create a new axe pick, where is it? And see, like, all of these are separated out by tools and their distinctive categories. So if I just wanted to look at the mining tools, I could. Or the lanterns, or the hunting knives. I could do all of them. Axe pick, I want iron. The lumber. Oh, melee damage, health regeneration. I think health regeneration is kind of good to have on as a general rule. I don't know if melee damage. I think melee damage increases. No, I don't know if it increases the murder speed. But I don't think it does. So probably best just to have health regeneration on this. All right, let's see. This is going to give me durability. Melee damage plus, I think. And can I do different augments? Is there different augments? This would give my damage more stamina. This would give me stamina regeneration. It is a two-handed melee tool. So it would count. So mining cradle and drinking horn. What would I want to replace? Ink making set. So the ink making set for the mining cradle. The crude beehive for the drinking horn. Because then that would give this more. Hold up. I need to go back out and go back in. Because I keep remembering that if you don't do the back in and back out, it may not properly reflect. See, now I have maximum stamina and stamina regeneration. Awesome. So we'll craft this refined axe pick. Excellent. Where is it? Oh, I haven't picked it up. There we are. Beatrice! Be praised. I shall give you my refined axe pick, and you shall do great things with it. In the meantime, I will extract from this and put this one here. An iron axe pick is far superior, after all. I will have to do some more stuff with it, though I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with it. I also need to get rid of all these baskets and replace them with a weathered trunk. There we go. And I'll put another weathered trunk over here. Oop, not what I wanted to do. Well, you know what? Let's... Wait, hold up. Equivalents. Equivalent. Can I take everything out? Not quite. But again... 4? No. 3. And storage. Another weathered trunk. I'm getting some serious loot problems in storage. I mean, granted, they do have the option of naming the chests after all, but still. A lot of lumber on me. I want to take out the food. And only the food. Oh, and potions. Food and potions. First of all, because I like my bread. But secondly, because I'm going to put food over here. Equivalent. And on the plus side, unlike many other different types of games, you don't have to worry about food going bad, which is fantastic. Okay, what's this? Ore powder. This metallic ore is seen in abundance of laboratories calculated and hermetics. Its uses are plentiful, from electrical conductation to explosive gunpowder. This spell requires 30 stamina. What? It's a powder for ore. It's shimmering. It's a tier 2 critical dam. This spell? What spell? Oh, hi, Beatrice. Actually, Beatrice, what do you have in your inventory? I'll take that. You don't need all this stuff. Most of what you need, you already possess. Beatrice, you're on fire. Beatrice, get off the fire, Beatrice. Thank you. Good God. Okay, the AI needs some serious. Oh. The AI needs some serious addressing. Let's just say that. Okay, where was I? Equivalence. Equivalence. Huh. Okay, so we'll put in some ore, some wood, some tin, bones, more pieces of things. Okay, so that's all the stuff out of my inventory. Now I can take all of this, and I can break this down. Don't know what you just stole, but okay. Anything? Okay, no. Hold up. Bricks, polished coral, stone powder, shaft. I wonder if I should get rid of all the tier 1 stuff or put all the tier 1 stuff in different chests. It really doesn't matter since I can actually take the stuff out of these chests to be used for pretty much anything I want. It's really nice. Fabled bone, felt paper, shimmering hilts, sticks, reinforced leather, and blueberry seeds. Okay. Great. Okay, so these just need to be... Anyone who plays this game, remember that the gear exists over here so that you can make your survivors and builders use this. If you do not, and you can also where you can put names on stuff, if you don't do this, then you'll be wondering why out of all the stuff that you possess, none of it can be used by your stations. It's important to make sure those are all set. Otherwise, you'll be running around going, I was pretty sure I had such and such an item. Why can't I smelt it? That's the reason why. Well, where was I? Oh, I had some seeds. That's right. I had some seeds stuffed over here. Ooh, I can actually do spice. Oh, apparently seeds and flowers count as spice. Good to know. So I was pretty sure I had a bunch of wheat. Yes, I do. And the reason for that is because I have a farmer outside who's doing all the work for me. It's fantastic. Speaking of which, actually, I believe I did have some, just make sure I get all of these done. All of those done. Yep. Now, two-door. I would love... Actually, question. No, it's gonna have... I'm gonna have to... That's unfortunate. I can't just replace stuff. I can't replace... Maybe? Maybe? Toggle mode? No, that's not enough. Is there a way? Because one would think there might be a way, right? To replace. There has to be a way to replace stuff, doesn't there? I like the globes. I need etched ingots for that, though. And molded glass, too. Tier 2, I can do a blasting machine, which refinement time for stone and powder is reduced. Oh, shoot. Increases stone and powder products yield by 40%. Gives pickaxes more damage and stamina. Okie doke. We'll put that right there. Make that. So now I could have made my pickaxe with even more damage. And stamina bonuses. The plow. Refinement time on growing plants. Give sickles more damage and stamina. Oh, this is actually quite large. Okay. Kind of want to put this outside. Can I put it out here on like on the side? I can. Great. That will look aesthetically pleasing. Oh, I need a blade and a counterbalance? Ah, that's fine. I can wait to do that. Unsprung trap. When refining animal products, a 40% increase to yield, and two-handed weapon ranged weapons grant damage. So the unsprung trap I can put like on the table itself, actually, couldn't I? Heck yeah. Now I have an unsprung trap. The wheelbarrow. Mortar stations, and then once again for sickles, and increased... Oh, so basically I need both of these things. Okay. There. Ta-da! Cool. I think that's nice. That's nice. I like my little house. It's made of stone. It's not like the prettiest place in the world, but it's my place. So I would like to grow some tomatoes. That's why I brought this up. 7. I had some water left in it, I think. I did. I also do have what looks to be a rain barrel, so that's nice. Oh, there we go. The cats are done stirring, huh? I don't think I need to do anything more. I can inspect. Do I have to actually change to the... Okay. Okay. So the growth rate of that is up by 40%. So that seems a little weird that I have to manually select that one, but okay. Let's see. Holt Bloom. I don't know. I want to make some more clothes for her. I'm kind of tempted just to give her all of my clothes. I don't have any more Jabberwock stuff, though. That's my only concern. Realistically, oh, I have my sword is 60. Wow. Okay. So my pickaxe is my axe pick is gonna need, it's gonna need a charm. I can't do the miner quite yet. I would like to do recovery, but I don't have the weak human seal. But I should be able to do it otherwise. Tier 2 for my pick. I don't know, actually. That's a good question. What should I do for the tier 2 version of my thing? I could do a weight limit increase, but then it would only be when I'm holding the pickaxe. Ah, yep. That is exactly how cats work, though, KZ. If you move from your spot and the cat is with you, they have to come with you. If you go to the bathroom, though, every animal within your house knows that you're going to the bathroom, and they will follow you. Maximum stamina. We'll do an endurance one. I think I can have 2. I think I can apply 2. Nope, just 1. Okay. I think I need enchantments and charms. So I need a charm. I need charm. Again, the mule isn't useful if I'm not using it, you know? Oh, I should... Wait, do I have enough? I do have enough. I could go to magic. The essence of charm of essence. That's tempting, actually. I'll learn that. Lumberjack. There's mining. Rage goes to morale. Sniper goes. I mean, if I fired a fireball, obviously this is a fireball we're talking about, and it hits someone and explodes. Would it be considered hitting a weak spot? Because if so, that actually might be worth my powder. I just don't know. Tools. Watering can. Find hammer. Throwing knife. Fishing rod. When we're good. Okay. I might have made a problem there, but we'll see. So I did that. I want that to go back over there. I do want to create a better hunting knife and the simple climbing picks. My aristocratic umbrella is doing pretty good, though, but it will need some buffs as well. So let's consider my axe pick. I can now create the Charm of Mining, but I need a Charm Cord Heart. And I need a Charm Bauble. Okay. Charm Cord Heart. Oh, that's too much. Let's make 6 of these guys. I think the baubles are over here. That's an ornament, so no. Where is the charm cord? Oh, stone carving, obviously. Charm baubles are here. Hold up a minute. If I can make carved stone, I don't think the charms are affected by that. Really? Etten hearts are considered a gemstone. Interesting. Let's craft a cut gem. I'm not sure what a cut gem is good for. Nope, no idea what a cut gem is good for. I need a weak human seal, I think. I need a couple of them, actually. Let's make 5 of those. I can make some carved slate, so I'll do that. And I'm pretty sure the charm baubles do not... Would they? Hold up. Yeah, I don't think they would. They can't, right? Hold up. Wait, hold up. I have the charm cord. Oberon's Bounty is actually what I was thinking about applying to my pick. I want that. And that will boost it to 48. So if I put a charm cord on this, I think it will push it past 50. And then I can use this to harvest iron. See, one of the problems I run into with this game a lot, KZ, is they added this system that's quite brilliant. It's actually a system that I tried to create in a limited fashion with my limited programming knowledge, where you have these base blueprints, and then depending on what materials and combination materials you add to it can change what the gear actually is, right? Obviously, it's a bunch of yes or no questions to the programming, but some things don't quite work. Like, where was I? Here. So, what am I missing? I should have everything, right? Because I need the charm cord heart. I need the charm bauble. So the charm bauble, it doesn't have any bonuses over here, so it can't be. It can't gain a benefit, I don't think. The charm bauble doesn't get any benefits, then it's not really used. It's not really using the stats of those resources. And that's an important thing because any little bit of stats you can pull out of this game, probably for the best. See, does nothing. It just restores stamina after hitting stone. Useful, but definitely not the end of the world. If I had 2 slots and I didn't want to use Oberon's bounty, I would probably do Charm of the Lumberjack too. But the thing is, trees are so much more replenishable than ores, generally speaking. And I do say generally speaking. There's my charm. Over 50. Yes. So, yeah, here's the question. Here's a real good question. Since my refined axe pick is 50, and in order to harvest iron, it says pick of 50, I am assuming that actually means the pick's item score and not my overall gear score. Because if it's the overall gear score, I'm still down by 5. But if it's just the pickaxe, I have it made. I actually don't know any other enchantments. Because I don't know why you'd want to have multiple enchantments. If you notice, you only have one R button. Oh! What? Oh. Well, I stand corrected. I stand corrected. You can have multiple spells on the same piece of equipment. You just have to know how to press and hold R. See, again, it's still early access as a game. You can tell because of all the bugs, but also from the incredibly limited tutorial. Actually, KZ, you probably will agree with me. This kind of reminds me of Warframe, where you're sitting there going, how do I do this? Why would you do that? And then you find out, oh, you can press and hold, or you could do this, or you can add this thing to this thing, and it makes it better. Oh, there's hidden synergies. This is a true mechanic that should be explained, and as far as I know, it's not. Granted, I haven't actually read the guidebook, which maybe I should do. I'm sure there's tons of notes on. No, not really. Nope. Okay, so yeah, maybe the codex. No, the codex is just for the cards. Huh? Hold up. So, oh, these are notes. All right, these are the realm notes. You can apply enchantments by opening the context menu on the enchantment in your inventory. Yeah. Okay. Only main hand tools can be imbued with enchantment. Range weapons and offhand tools may not be enchanted. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Channel. Okay, so yeah, that's true. Warfare definitely teaches you how to explore your. See, but this is not how you should teach. You should not teach these little note cards that people find throughout the game. This is, I mean, okay, hold up. This is actually quite clever. I have to get rid of my preconceptions real quick. This is actually quite clever. This is a great way of um this is a great way of talking about the different mechanics in a simple and easy way. whilst also being important, like building traits. Okay, yeah. I mean, some of it's straightforward. Some of it's very intrinsic, right? Growing plants, infusions. Yep. Yeah. See, like this is teaching you how to play the game. But maybe I'm not remembering. Maybe they did go over this and I'm just dumb. I don't think so. Like, I know they talked a little bit about the synchronous lotus, but if I didn't know that the lodestars and portals were tied to the synchronous lotuses, I would have never. I probably wouldn't have looked through the codex to find this. I wouldn't. Most of the time, when you find a codex in a game, yeah, yeah, old school games, exactly, Casey. Old school games, their guidebooks, their codex was mostly for world building and lore. It wasn't meant to be um, a reference for all the things you can do in the game. Not even close. So the fact that they actively do this through the teaching moments is a little bit jarring, especially since like some things are like this and other ones are how to plays. The how to plays should all be in their own little section instead of just being new, because how to play is incredibly important, and who gives a damn, about the Bastilles of agility and insight when they have very little to explain. But the basics on how to play, like cooking, is incredibly important. Like, who cares? Oh, defend the structures until all waves are defeated. Okay, that's very simple. How many waves are there? Is there an indicator? No. It says none of that stuff. And they're right next to these lore notes. Something I would 100% change if I had the opportunity. Okay. 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 Yeah, again, I'm really hoping that because it's an early access, a lot of this stuff is just not properly there it goes again. What is this? First of all, tomato seeds, weak human seals, all this stuff. Charm cords, thread. But, like, it says. Now it doesn't say it. But if I go in. No. Um. Is this game gaslighting me and like, oh yeah, this gemstone can be cast? It's like, can it though? I have a feeling that this game, like many games like this game, will not run well natively on Linux. Perhaps with wine or something, it might be okay. Something that can emulate Windows. Okay, so let's see here. I'll finish up this session, dropping off the meat over here. I really don't know what the cut gems do. I'm assuming, and this is an assumption here, that eventually you will have like rings or something. Actually, progression tier 3, right? Tier 3 progression. So magic. Obviously tier 3 infusions plus whatever that is. Oh, wow. So a lot of stuff in here spell wise. Oh, that's nice. Highlights creatures. That's cool. Although kind of useless by that point. Frightens cowardly and taunts brave ones. Okay. Boosts the caster's weak point damage and reveals creature weak. That's, again, that seems like something you'd want to have early on to teach about weak points. Arborist shield. Oh, I like that. Except fire damage, which is increased, of course. Quake. No idea. Ring of Empowerment creates a well of power. See, that's nice. I like that. If games didn't devolve into a melee match every single time, and this might just be because of my mom and mine's play style, I could see that being useful. Track Legend. Oh, track leads to the nearest fabled or apex creature. That's useful. That's useful. That's very useful. Shockwave powers the tool to emit a creature staggering explosion on hit. Okay. I actually don't see the reason for that. You cast a stagger fireball. Who wants a shockwave when you have fireball? Now, see this right here, salvation. That is a good spell. A projectile-based healing spell. Grasping Mire. Why do I need crowd control effects this late in the game? Tier 3, unless I am challenging the crap out of myself and starting the game off in super hard mode, I won't be earning tier 3 essence. This Grasping Mire seems like a nice introduction to crowd control. It doesn't seem like something you would be putting near the end of the game. The spells are a bit confusing to me. Oh, look, Charm of the Naiad increases health regeneration when you're wet. That's nice. Again, a nice thing to have early on when you may or may not have an umbrella, or you may or may not be going swimming. Why at tier 3, though? Makes little to no sense. Restores health after blocking an attack. That's cool. And health regeneration at night. Prevents health regeneration and increases stamina regeneration during the day. Okay. A weird one to have. Charm of Destruction restores health and stamina after destroying a structure. I mean, okay. But usually the amount of stamina cost to destroy a structure is pretty heavy. Charm of the Herbivore. Okay. Grants one of 3 bonus effects after consuming plant-based food. See that is something I could see in tier 3. Something that's changes and has potentially more powerful boons based on how it's going. Charm of the Healer heals allies you attack. Oh, great! I can smell. That's actually cool. I would 100% run over to my mom and start a stabbing. Oh boy. Charm of Bounty increases harvested plants. Like, so many of these seem like they really 100% shouldn't be in tier 3. Like, all of these should be in tier 1 stuff, and there should be empowered and better versions of them in tier 2 and better versions of them in tier 3. They should be technology that you unlock by unlocking previous versions of them in previous tiers. Now, why did I come here in the first place? I was looking at spells, wasn't I? No. Tools, maybe? Might be tools. Gems have to be useful for something. Well, see, there's an alloy ingot. See? Alloys include brass, bronze, and steel. They clarify it as an alloy ingot. So that should mean in the smeltery, they should create an alloy ingot item that you can just put in the things that you need to create various different kinds of alloys. That would be fine. I'd be happy with that. Oh, I'm really not seeing anything that filigree, counterweights, poles, wraps. None of these seem like they need gems. Hold up. Before I answer you, KZ, this gives 2-handed melee weapons crafted nearby bonus damage and stamina regeneration, and clothing health regeneration. It's a shield. You know what? It's fine. So to answer your question, to answer your statement there, Casey, yeah, I'm hoping it's going to get a rework at some point. Again, I'm seeing various different, I'm hoping placeholder mechanics right now, such as, the guidebook. Reinforced leather comes from here. Okay. Foil paper. No idea why we need that. And gilded lumber. Okay. Excellent textiles gives durable cloth and foil. Foil paper to foil. Sorry, my bad. Excellent smelter, which gives me steel, gilded blades. So you need precious. I'm guessing you're gonna have to find gold. Yeah, copper, silver, or gold ore. Okay, artisan. Okay, a motor. Yeah, why not? We just have a motor. Have a motor going on. Needs ingots. Marinade for the mortar station. I'm confused. I guess it's good. Oil and spice. I guess the marinades further enhanced food. Same with the aromatics. I have to hope, right? The masonry bench gives me porcelain. Okay. Uh. Okay. No. Uh. Yeah, I don't like the power gating that they're doing here, though, because it doesn't make. I'm sorry. What? Okay. 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 Hybrid stones, I think, are going to break me a little bit here. What is a focal shard? There it is. This is the first one that requires an actual gem. Why they give you gems in tier 3, I will not know. So what does it do? Many call the Hermetics mad when they see students hunched over a desk for hours, drawing runes into various gemstones, while fools muck. The wise see method in the madness. Do I get wands then at that point? I didn't see that as a tool. Maybe it's in structures? Crude remote romantic transmuter. I like that. That's kind of neat. That will let me just kind of change stuff around. That would be nice. Double bed, footed chest, two-headed shelf. Brass, glass, ceramic, lenses, a Bhutan fireplace. Yeah, I'm just not seeing tool. Oh, wait, hold up. There it is. An ornate longbow has a gemstone in it. But that don't. The guns don't, but the bow does. None of these do. Maybe these do? No, none of those do. Do these do? Yes! The mystic stuff. It looks like the mystic axe requires one. All of these. Okay. Okay. Hold up a damn minute. How does that make any sense? Why was that make any sense? If in tier 2... Yeah, none of these require gems. None of these can use gems. So why give people the ability in tier 2 refinement to cut gems when nothing else does? You give us the ability to cut gems when it's not necessary. It's not necessary. You give people access to research or unlocks to progression when it makes sense in that tier, or that power scaling. You don't give them something like gems when they can't use it. Clothing. Hold up. Maybe it's in clothing. Buttons, cloth, felt. No, most of these require felt and leather and straps and buttons. I'm not seeing. I'm not seeing gems. Hell, even the construction press doesn't have gems. I um. I mean, I don't know what these are gonna cost, but I doubt they cost gems. Now they just are costing different kinds of inks and papers and like stock, essence, paper, inks. These are just gonna require the seals. Hell, even the charms don't require gems. I'm not losing my mind. I think I'm pretty on point here, don't you think, KZ? If you're going to give someone access to a research, the research should make sense for what you're doing. It shouldn't be this. It shouldn't be completely useless. Let's hold up. Tier 3 clothing. Let's look. Buttons, cloth, threads, buttons, linings. Okay. So just a quick sampling of some stuff here. I'm hold up. I apparently got this in the very beginning of the game, but mine was not that good. That's for sure. But apparently I can make it as soon as I get to the marshes and the Glorious Tears major realm card. Flowers. I saw flowers. More ornaments. Straps, buckles. The globe is kind of cool. And then some undiscovered ones. Hold up. It can't be a requirement for unlocking tier 3. No. No, there's no requirement for unlocking tier 3 besides getting tier 3 essence. And then apparently tier 4, which I guess is useful for something. I don't know what. But I'm just struggling. Maybe some of these. No, that's stone power. Lustrous ink. But once again, it's a tier 3 item. So why would I want to create lustrous ink in the first place? Anyways, there are some. I think there's some cards that require lustrous ink. But again, it's the only thing that needs gems. So far as I've seen, steel. No, it requires iron ingots and coal. So everything that requires, so far as I've seen, gems is here. Even the filigree requires wire. Wait, no. In tier 2, I was gonna look at. Wait, I missed something. Oh, yeah, okay. There was a refinement for decorations. Hold up. Metal plate, ingots. So yeah, none of these things here. I doubt this. I heavily doubt that the ability to cut gems will increase tier 3 essence drops. I doubt this because there's a card that you can make in tier 2. Actually, you can make it in tier 1. So the treasury card. Play this card to increase the chances of finding essence. Paper, ink, tier 1 essence. The Dragon's Hoard. Play this card to grow the content of encounter reward chests and grant a chance to find rare gems within them. Why do you need rare gems? There's no reason to need rare gems if the cut gems only do certain things. And only the ink using cut gems is insane because they provide no benefit to the cards. The cards are what use those inks. So you don't need you don't need specific cut gems to enhance anything. I think you're right that gems are not completely flushed out. I believe I could be wrong. I'm hoping they do some kind of socket system that they will actually make all tools eventually be able to put a socket in them. Otherwise, it will only be tier 3 things that will have access to the benefits that come with the gems. And I mean, where is it? Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. So the cut quartz gem provides, it's a tier 1 gem. It provides 10 health, 5 stamina, 2% magic power, and 10 durability. If I put that in a tier 3 a piece of equipment, I should be shot. Because that's a tier 1 gemstone. This is perfectly fine if you're trying to make lots of inks, but I can't imagine it being useful for tier 3 equipment. So I feel like gemstones have to be something they're eventually going to put in as like a socket system. But I still hate that it's unlocked in tier 2 and then usable in nothing. They should in tier 2, if that's going to be the case though, in tier 2, they should create like a socket in, I mean, they already have a ton of stuff in the smelter. I don't know why they break it down by so many parts, except for to try to apply as many benefits to the end product as possible. But, like, look at this. You need to do etched ingots, which are supposed to be magical metals, and then that gives you access to bronze and brass. Like, why? Why? Etched ingots should be after. You should have alloyed ingots here, and then have etched ingots down here. With etched ingots providing a base better. I mean, look at this. Why would you want to etch an ingot? What is the point of etching an ingot if you look at brass and bronze, and they both give melee damage, range damage, and additional durability? It makes no sort of sense. There's just some things that are just very clearly a little off kilter with how they're doing stuff. I mean, I don't even know what the point of the coding is, besides, I think the coding is used to make the cards. Oh, there's the vibrant ink. So there's the vibrant ink, which is made here, and that uses ink and gunpowder. Why gunpowder? Don't know. Don't know why gunpowder. I would think that you would use like a tier 1, use like the tier 1 refined pigment. You know, use the refined pigment, and then in tier 2 use the refined pigment to create vibrant ink. Cause at that point, is this the mortar? Yeah. The refined pigment to make alchemical ink, which sounds right. Although maybe there should be another step in between, or another item besides just pigment and glass, but who knows. But then vibrant ink goes gunpowder. Like, why gunpowder? Gunpowder you make and gunpowder you make here in the masonry bench, and it requires sticks and rocks. Sticks and rocks! Sticks and rocks do not make gunpowder! And then to make actual gunpowder, you need sulfur and coal. But like, you're missing another crucial ingredient here. It's called saltpeter. So again, there is a lot this game definitely needs to flesh out more. I would love if they diversified the resources a bit more. I think that's a major way they can enhance this game, is by diversifying their resources. I mean, right now as it speaks, in the abeyance realm, right? In this realm right here, we have access to just sandstone, which doesn't make much sense for the environment, but okay. So we have sandstone blocks, and then we have tin. And then we have the shimmering ore and coral. But we're right, I mean, all this water, and apparently a sea If you look at the map here, there's a sea over here, right? So if this is all freshwater, let's just assume this is freshwater. If this is all salt water, I should be able to find salt along the shores of this ocean. I should be able to refine salt water into salt. But you can't. You can't find salt until you go to the desert, which makes no sense to me. So there's a lot of little things I could nitpick about this game until my dying breath. Unfortunately, they will have to wait until another day because I've already burned out a little bit more past my time than I wanted to. I will have to do some fishing next time I'm in the game because I need some raw fish to finish building that fishing station so I can start getting some more fish. But, I mean, compared to most survival games in their beta testing, in their early access, they do a pretty good job with setting up furniture, setting up designs, making it much more efficient to build stuff. I can count until the days that my teeth fall out how many survival games make a sword like the one I'm holding cost like 40 ingots, which doesn't make any sense. In this game, it's 1 or 2 ingots to make a blade. You make a blade, you make a handle, you make a hilt, you got a sword. It's resource efficient. And you can burn extra resources for essence. So it makes sense to do that. But like the base mechanics feel great. They can definitely expand more on, the stations, because the stations only create basic resources. I like that you have to provide your workers with a place to sleep, although I think they should gain benefits for having better beds and furniture and things. Make it worthwhile to be a benevolent ruler and not a pal world slave farmer. Like they already increase like the comfort of your bed based on the furnishings around it. And that's really cool. I like all of this. There's just more mechanics they need to tie together, more things they need to work and string along. I would prefer if there was no story whatsoever right now, if all these systems made a little bit more sense. So, with that, I will sign off for the night. It's been a delight playing this game, as per always, especially with other people. To anyone out there watching this stream, if you feel like if you've always wanted to play Nightingale, maybe you have Nightingale, and you want to play with me, feel free to shoot me a DM. Feel free to talk to me on Discord, and we can work something out. I would love to play this game with more people. I really would. Same goes for Satisfactory. Same thing goes for, most of the multiplayer games that I play. Just because you're terrible doesn't mean I don't want to play with you. I can help teach you the game if that's going to be the case. But if you have this game, or you have any of the games that I play, feel free to shoot me a message. Feel free to jump on with me, because it makes the game more fun when you're playing with others. All right. Have a good night, everybody. I hope to see you in the next stream, which I will be doing tomorrow at the same time. Good night, everybody.